opened an issue threat. He was like, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna fucking kill you." That's how Crag approached it. Farron was a little more, polite.
Yeah.
Farron realizes that he's the reason he's still alive. So he realizes that he owes him something.
You talk to him in a way that doesn't make it seem like you know that.
I won't disagree. I won't disagree,
This
but
is fine.
would you
All right,
expect any less from Farron?
No.
From Nicholas? Absolutely not.
All right, so yeah, fair. When you head back, it sounds like Compton, Raina, Kyla, and sorry, those three, Compton, Raina, and Kyla for sure are asleep. Would you go back to Roshan's room or not?
I would.
You find on the bedside table Roshan's lamp, and not Roshan.
Is there a fire in the room?
That is up to Compton.
Yeah. There's
Is there a fireplace?
There's
Brazier.
What?
Brazier. It's a little.
Okay.
It's one of them fire bowls.
Okay. I will set the cat down.
On fire.
No. And let him get warm. And I will tell him, stay. And I will go over to the lamp, and I'll give a knock.
You ever go up to a fish tank and you ever like
Essentially,
do
yeah.
this?
Dum, dum, dum,
Rashad's in there. Wong, wong.
Because
my God.
Rashawn wasn't sleeping, so he fully heard Farron enter, and was like, "Okay, he's gonna see that I'm not here, and then he's gonna leave." Because the whole reason Rashawn is in his lamp is in the first place is that Farron didn't come to bed. So he's like, "Okay, he's gonna come in here, see that I'm gone, he's gonna leave, and it's gonna be whatever." He comes and knocks on my fucking lamp.
Yeah.
Because there is no way for Roshan to communicate outside of the lamp, but also like he doesn't want to just leave his boy on red. He will emerge in a cloud of blue smoke. Hello.
I think I fucked up.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but if that is your assessment, sure.
Farron will point over to the creature cat.
Literally unmoving, just sitting in the position that you left it in, and has not moved since.
But it is, and you've said this, it is cat shaped. Like at the glance that Roshan is giving it, that's a cat.
It's just a cat standing perfectly still, just staring at the fire.
Okay, yeah, you found a cat. Congratulations. I would not recommend getting a pet in this kind of adventuring thing. It seems very dangerous.
It's a pet, but it's not a new pet. Different form.
Okay, no, that makes very little sense. I'm going to need you to clarify.
You know how I was pregnant?
I never lined that up that way, but you're referring to the worm, I assume.
There's my baby. Surprise, it's a boy.
I thought it was a worm. No, it's a cat.
It's now a cat.
I feel like that's probably better than a worm.
I summoned Arrow. He found me? ? I'm not entirely sure still. And I said I wanted him out. The worm.
Roshan is like visibly running through his memory banks to see if he at all remembers Arrow. Because I don't think Arrow has ever been referred to as Arrow to Roshan.
Nope.
allowed to say his name, so that never happened.
Okay, so I'll take.
He
Farron will
did give
take
him permission
Roshan
to
by
say
the.
his name.
Farron will take Roshan by the hands, and sit him down on the little love seat couch that's in front of the hearth or the brazier, or whatever the fuck, the fire. Arrow, or sorry, the not God, because he doesn't want to be a god. Before you became part of the group, I died, right? I made a deal with him
Oh, you
for
mean
my.
you're okay? Yeah, you were talking about the fucking what is his name? Adar, the bastard. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
yep,
familiar with that one.
Exactly. I got to come back in exchange for that worm. And it would live off of me, inside of me. I didn't want it anymore. Don't like that. I didn't want it anymore. And asked politely, but not politely, mostly not politely, if I could change its form. And this is what I got. Not that I hate it. It's kind of cute. It's a little weird, but it's kind of cute.
So instead of getting rid of it, you decided that you still wanted it, but as a cat.
I mean, I didn't want it. I wanted to get rid of it, but it was clear that I wasn't going to get what I wanted.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
If I got what I wanted, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you.
That's hurtful, but okay.
I'd be dead.
Oh, well, they wouldn't like that, I don't think. We talked about this. I don't want that.
I don't want that either. So, a little schmoozing, I guess, was done. He was ever so kind and granted my WISH.
You can say the word so long as it isn't following I and then.
I wasn't
proceeding
sure. I
as,
just wanted to be sure. I just want to be sure.
I appreciate it. I'm thankful for the the consideration.
I don't know if I have permission to say that around you because I don't want to. I don't.
Well,
Anyways,
you can say it. You're my friend.
I don't.
You can say it.
I don't want. I don't want.
Hey,
I
say
don't-
it right now. Say it with me.
No, no, no. No. But anyways,
No, it's fine.
I have a cat thing, creature, worm, now. Say hello.
No, I saw the cat. Hello. It's staring at the fire. It doesn't even give a shit about me.
It doesn't
Which is
know.
preferable. I'm not a cat person.
It doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
As soon as
But it's
Roshan
fine.
says hello to it, you see just like an owl, the neck twists all the way around, looks at him, stares for a little bit, does the one eye blink and then the other eye blink real slow, goes back to normal, then twists his head all the way back around.
Dear God.
See, I had a dog when I was very little. I've never had a cat.
Well, my first request was a crow. How are you with birds? Too bad we didn't get a bird.
I was gonna say I don't feel we.
Well,
No, that's fine. Like I just
Me, I did not get. I did not get a bird.
You did not get the bird, and I'm fine with birds. I'm also fine with cats. I'm just not familiar with them.
It would be weird. I don't like birds that much. I don't know why I said crow.
Because it's spooky.
True. Yeah, it's very on brand, I guess.
Ooh.
Am I still visibly more pale?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. But this, I'm afraid to let it die.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that is every pet owner's fear.
I mean, it's part of the deal. Sorry, I'm burping in real life.
Just in Rashawn's face.
It's part of the deal. I'm like, he said that it wouldn't be bad that if it did die, but it wouldn't. It was very gray. It was a very much gray area. I'm afraid to
Unclear. Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense. Okay. And Roshan is gonna turn in the chair that they're sitting in, the couch thing, and like fully cross his legs so he's completely facing Farron. And he's gonna take both of his hands again. I get why you haven't used it. I do. And I appreciate it. Farron, I could give you the world. You would only need to ask. You know that, right?
I do. It's not worth it if it causes you pain or hurts or kills or whatever. It's not worth it.
It's worth it to me. I don't want you to think about it.
And also, if I do, I feel like he'll come for me again.
Perhaps, but you need only ask that he doesn't.
It
Like I said-
remind me after he's like, after Rashawn has granted wishes, is he like, has he changed color or gotten weaker? I don't remember.
He has on several occasions visibly looked like physically worse.
And does he bounce back or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes a week, but yeah,
Oh.
eventually he looks better. Like
Sometimes-
the one with the guy that he sent to Stillwater, that took him a while to get back from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And sometimes it almost seems like he's just, tired. Like you've been a full day adventuring. Like when you guys have been like in a very hefty combat, that type of tired. It really ranges. You kind of don't completely understand this,
Right.
how the scale is.
I don't even think Rashawn knows fully.
No, it's like it's governed by some archaic system that deals with
Some kind of
slots and points.
some kind of god, and Yep.
the way we could comprehend it.
You do. You know how the system fully works. Okay.
I know how it works. Yeah.
Farron will squeeze Rashawn's hands. I made a mistake, didn't I? I should have left it as it is.
Well, do you in this moment feel better for having it out of you?
I feel lighter. Like I've lost 10 pounds.
Is that something you want, or?
I was gonna make a joke about a slight little waist, but anyways,
Yeah, look, Roshan is fully doing that boyfriend thing of like, well, if you did you want to lose weight? Is that something you were like looking? Because I don't think you needed to, but if you wanted to,
I wanted it gone, and I think this was the best I could get, at least for now.
then if it is an improvement, then I would say you didn't make a mistake.
But it does put me in more danger, I feel.
Perhaps, but we are here to help keep you safe.
Grib, don't make that face. I guess I will deal with that when the problem comes.
Exactly. Problems for another day. We go to bed now.
Of course.
Then Rochelle just dragged Farron over the bed.
And Farron will follow. Like, and while they're walking back, like, he'll ask the cat, "Do you like sleep?" Or he'll wave his hand awkwardly. Sleep.
Turns all the head all the way around, stares at you. And then as soon as like his head turns around, are you guys like laying down, getting ready for bed?
Yeah.
You'll see like the head turns around, staring at you. Then all of a sudden you'll see the body slowly rotates back to where the head is looking. and then it'll walk towards you, hop up on the bed, and then it will rest directly on its stomach where it used to be.
Okay.
I hate how this thing moves.
I feel like it's like you said, the symbiote. It's like it's fucking Venom. It's got like a fluidity to it. That's how it is in my brain.
It very much has a fluidity
Okay,
to it. Yeah.
okay.
Like it is gross the way this
like
thing moves
like
currently.
the cat movements are exaggerated in a way.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
He's informed you. You had to teach it.
Yep. I just hope that it learns to be more cat-like. I'll say to the cat, that's a good start, but it's something that we need to work on.
Does it understand you?
No, probably not. I don't think so.
What do you mean probably not?
And it's actually telepathically in the cat's head. Can you understand me?
As soon as you speak to it telepathically for the first time, when you say can it understand you, you see it actually reacts to what you say and it nods.
But not when I speak out loud.
When you speak out loud, it acts weird.
Like it kind of gets it, like a cat. Okay. I think it does, but it's still something we need to work on.
Yeah, it
I shouldn't
looks
say
like
it. I guess are you a he? In his head.
I think it's a worm. It's what it is.
No, worms have gender.
But I think that it's worm before anything else.
I mean, it's
clearly not a worm. It's
in their
cat shit.
head. I will say, if you are non-binary, I love you either way. You could live your truth. Be what you want. Male, female, both, none. Apache helicopter. Be whatever you want.
Fucking worm.
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. It is
Science. I don't know.
It's a worm that is still kind of like. I imagine it's still doing the worm thing, where it's like eating you a little bit.
Probably, but as long as I stay alive and it stays alive.
Sure. I mean, if that helps.
Take a mental picture of me now and see if I change in the morning, please.
Yeah, sure. I think at that Roshan does like reach over to his bedside table and pull off his sketchbook. He's gonna flip to the most recent sketch he's done of Farron. How does he compare now?
Dick's bigger, obviously.
Yep.
Obviously.
The first time you met Farron, he was very, very pale. So he actually looks more like what you besides, Farron has a style now, right? Farron's a little bit more comfortable in his skin of who he is. So I would say Farron has changed, that he is a more confident looking individual, but like complexion wise, he now looks more like what he did when you first met him compared to the last couple months, actually.
Paler.
Well, the last couple months, you haven't been as pale. Like you lost a lot of your color just this evening.
True.
Like when he left, he had a lot of color. When he came back, he's back to the first time you met him. Very, very pale, almost deadish.
His brow kind of furrows, and he just reaches out and touches his cheek. Is he noticeably colder?
Yup.
Oh, that is. You're cold again. I mean, you never stop being cold, but like you're cold now.
Well, you better warm me up.
We can cut away from there. That's fine. Just showing genuine concern. Oh, let's fuck about it. Sure.
Of course, this is the way it goes. And with that, because no one else said anything they wanted to do, you all get a full night's rest. There you go. Well done, everybody. Hit those long rest buttons.
Huzzah!
I did last section. My bad.
I think I did too.
Okay.
Oh, you all said you were going to do a long rest, so we went with that. So,
okay.
As you all awaken, of course, as always, Raina and Kyla will be the first ones awake. As they do. You can hear outside of the tower the clanging of anvils, the corralling of horses. You can hear people talking a million about or on the outside because you guys never go to bed at a decent time. You're like the 2 a.m. crew for when you fucking fall asleep all the goddamn time.
I take offense to this because we went to bed at a reasonable hour.
This-
These
you
are the
guys
fucks.
did.
The
guys
the
did.
nerds went to sleep on time.
Fuck you.
So when Raina and Kyla wake up, it's probably about the 5 a.m. mark. So there's people who are definitely corralling, getting ready for the day. But still not many have arisen within inside the camp as you look out the tower windows. Many of those who have awakened are, you do see, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Orsic Avengarth, walking around. Looks like he's talking to a lot of the blacksmiths who are trying their best to repair people's armors, get ready for the upcoming days, and just managing all that he can. You can see the off if you look a little bit further down the distance, because both of you have a very high perception. You can see Mrs. Avengarth. She's out there cooking and probably making something delicious, as she's a well-to-do cook. But other than that, the tower's mostly quiet.
This is like a question I'm late in asking. Does Icicle Teeth pee?
Fucking caution 80. I wonder if my familiar needs to piss. You know,
Did he piss out
Is it done
icicles?
when you send
also,
icicles
is your
away?
microphone better? Am I the only one noticing this? That was
I
crisp.
just moved it closer to myself.
Oh, this is what
Yeah,
it's like when you
she has the new
try.
headphones. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
fuck
I do.
you.
I have new headphones too, but those shouldn't have anything to do with my mic.
So
Dear God, that question.
I would say no.
Yeah,
In this
that's
realm,
kinda
they
what
do
I thought.
not.
Yeah. All right. I'm still gonna go downstairs and I'll start making coffee and just looking out the window at the goings on out in the camp. Get dressed, that kind of thing.
And one thing you're going to notice right now, you kind of, last night before you all went on your adventures in towers, do you remember you had that moment with Icicle Teeth where you kind of bonded a bit more than before? You rested on him and you felt the connection that you've been growing over time. The way you got him was through the arrowhead that your mother left you. And as you're kind of there making the coffee, you usually have, if I remember correctly, Icicle Teeth just letting him roam around the bed. Yeah. All of a sudden you hear where you're making the coffee, the table kind of screeches against, and you see Icicle Teeth is probably about an eighth bigger than he was before.
Icicle Teeth, are you growing?
Kind
I'll
of
pet him.
rubs up against you, but you can definitely see not only has he grown bigger just in overall mass, when you rub over his fur, before it was kind of like a snow, but now mixed in the snow, you can feel these almost like icicle barbs mixed in with the fur. A little bit more beefier, like a little more hefty.
Do I know from being in the Fey realm, like where he's from, do I know of creatures that are like
You can
beefed
do
up
me
icicle
either Arcana or Nature.
teeth? Nature. Oh, that's an 8.
With an 8, you didn't get to spend too much time around his creatures like him. The only thing I'll say is sometimes when Fae, like the more you bond, just like with pets, they sometimes take on aspects that the owner desires or are kind of trained to be. That's about it that you could think of right now, is like you're training him. Maybe he's just growing because you've been a good owner.
Yeah. I'll give him a cup of coffee and then bring some back for Compton.
And Kyla?
Kyla's still like she's awake, but she's just kind of like laying in bed, just staring at the ceiling, not really doing much. Like she's dressed and everything, she's ready to go out, like downstairs. But just kind of like takes a moment to herself, kind of looking at the cleaver, just like inspecting it, and then she like she's puts it on her hip and then heads down to get coffee.
Question for you when you're inspecting that cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
Do you run your finger across the blade? Just curious.
I already thought about that, and no, I ain't that dumb.
I mean,
Okay.
that you could be, and we would enjoy it.
I kind of wanted to, in all honesty.
No, you
You
said
know
no.
what?
It's all good.
No. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, no.
All right,
She
make me a
does.
wisdom saving throw.
All right. Well, that's the end of Kyla. Great.
Oh fuck. Sorry, wisdom saving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck me.
EC 17.
18.
18? You're okay. You run your finger across the blade. You're all good.
Okay. So yeah, she ran her finger across the blade. Everything's all fine. Holy shit. Yeah, she puts it on her hip, goes down to get coffee. That's about it. Just kind of just gets a cup of coffee, sits around, just kind of waiting for everyone. Knows probably that Raina's awake at this point, but just like assumes she's off doing other things. So
So you all get up, have your coffees. You can tell the day is starting around you on the outside. And after a while, probably about another 4 hours or so, Raina, 4 to 3, Compton will be awakening.
Yeah, I think the rest of the time I'm just kind of sitting up in the astronomy tower, looking at the sky, hanging out with Icicle Teeth, till Compton wakes up.
So yeah, Compton, you'd awaken before these two, before Roshan and Farron.
I think so. The astronomy tower is dark, right? Because that by nature, that's what it is. So all the stars and stuff are visible and whatnot, but there isn't like any external light or other light sources coming in or anything like that. So
You didn't. You said I don't. As long as you didn't make any windows or anything like that on the top level, then it would be purely dark, just like nighttime up there. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like the ceiling is very vibrant, and I think that like because it is a magical ceiling, it is domed, right? And it does give that like illusion of like motion and whatnot. Not like a whole world turning because it is a specific hemisphere or whatnot. But I think he wakes up, but he does that thing where he wakes up and he knows he's awake, but he doesn't open his eyes. Y'all know that one?
Yeah.
Where you just like, oh fuck, I'm awake. All right. And he just does a very purposeful. He's trying not to think, right? Like I think that's it. So he as soon as he wakes up, he goes, oh, okay, yeah, no, left arm, and he stretches out his left arm, and then he goes finger one, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Rotate the wrist, rotate it's on the shoulder. Oh, that's a little sore. Go ahead and check that one out. And then he puts out his right arm, and he's just going through like a very deliberate, very exaggerated, like focused stretch. Not opening his eyes, just laying on the floor, up in the top floor, not saying anything, but he's just like thinking this stuff in his head. And he is trying to elongate the amount of time that he has to accept his consciousness. Because last night sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, and that's, I think what it is he recognizes any opportunity that he has to let his guard down. He has to start thinking about the fact that Trevor's probably gone and he hasn't checked. He has to start thinking about the fact that Durant is now Forwin, is now whoever else, and what those implications mean. And the fact that there was a sensor in there means that they probably know. And that they still have the problems right in front of him. And so I think he does his best to kind of really draw out that, but that only goes so far, right? So after he kicks his feet out and stretches all of his toes and stuff, of course he tries to take himself into an erection, but his mind is too busy, so he can't. And he's like, well, I guess, look, I gotta get up. And he sets himself up, and then Raina's there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, morning. I didn't hear you over there. I was busy just doing a bit of a stretch because, you know, I'm limber and I'm getting old, right? So like my joints, they hurt and shit. Hi.
Good morning. I brought you coffee.
Oh, you just made this? Hot coffee? Oh, it's not. It's fine.
No, it was like several hours ago, but it's here.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I'll reach out and I'll take the coffee from her. Doing that thing where like my hand definitely goes over her hand to take the coffee. And once the cup is in my hand, I'll use prestidigitation and heat it up. And so like if, you know, steam starts coming up out of the cup, like, okay, coffee, look. Okay. You notice everything's kind of fucked up right now. Well, I mean, it was kind of always fucked up, but like now we got to think about it.
Yep. Yeah, I do notice that. I'm trying not to think about it too hard.
Okay. Well, me neither. But at the same time, I've got a couple of concerns. You know my friend Trevor? You remember him?
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's gone.
He's gone. He's just not there. Do you
Yeah.
have the
Okay.
coin?
Well, no. Oh. And I open my chest, my shirt, and I'm like, we need light. So I think I'll cast light on my coffee cup and ask her to look, because the coin was in me. Remember, it's in my chest. And I'll just kind of like show my chest to Raina.
I look.
Yeah, once again, like you can't see the coin, but Raina, if you rub your hand across his chest, you can feel it underneath, just under the skin.
It's still there.
Yep.
The coin's still there.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if it's made out of lead. I heard that shit makes you crazy. Okay, so here's my thing, right? Remember when I was doing that thing and I touched that dude and then he was talking and I did the walkabout and I wasn't here because I was in the other place that was like being here, but it wasn't here exactly. And then I found the tunnel, or not the tunnel, but the route to where the tunnel is. Yeah, okay, that. Well, when I was there, there was a flying creature and I'm pretty sure it was Ferris, right? Ferris is the name? Ferris is God? Ferris? Okay. And I thought it was Ferris. And so I done yelled out Ferris in a way that made Ferris like want to come see me about it, and he did, and then he took Trevor like out me. You know what I mean?
Oh.
He was like, "Oh, you brought him back." He didn't say it like that because he don't talk like me. He was like, "Oh, you brought him back," or something like that. You know, but yeah, he was ominous, big scary fuck. And then I got shunted out, right, like I do, and I haven't had the heart to look inside to see if he's there, because then I feel like I might have fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think that means for you and
oh, you know, that seems real bad. I think, I don't know, actually, and I does my heart still not working?
Your heart is still not working, and I do have an important question for you. When you remember those scene of events, what does Compton feel when he remembers, and then the ramification of that event?
I feel unprepared by a 2-month gap in my education. That's
the whole
hard.
event.
That's hard to say.
You call out. Yeah. Do you want me to recap what happened, or?
Well, no, I kind of remember what happened. I just don't remember the tone, right? Because I remember I effectively like summoned him, right? Like I remember I used a very, very cool, smart word at the time when
The
I
word
said
that you
it.
used was invoke, which is
Yeah, that was it.
terrifying.
Oh, isn't that great? Yeah, you see, I told you guys this was a smart one. Yeah, I did that, and then he came over, and then he was like, "Oh, you bitch," and I was like, "Oh, you bitch," and then he took my friend. I don't know though, because like up to that point, Compton was present in a place that he wasn't. Right, like it was very much. I'm an observer in this space, and then I was interacted with, and so I think that to me, Compton would have felt as if it wasn't real until it happened, and then he's still uncertain if it was real or if he was just present in a place where something was like happening.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
I don't know. Okay, good.
Well, whenever you want to look, I can be here with you.
Yeah, no, I mean that's nice, and I like that. That's okay. That makes me feel like much better, right? Because it's nice to not be alone. But I don't want. Is it bad? I don't want to. It's kind of like one of them things where if I don't look, then maybe he's there. But if I do look and he's not there, then I have to deal with the fact that he's not there, and that it's my fault that I left him in a bad place.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll do that later. I gotta. Do you know where my pants are?
Look around. I think they maybe got over here. They are. They're like all the way across.
Awesome. Okay, let's get dressed. I'm gonna drink this coffee. Let's go downstairs. I don't know who the fuck's up. We got a lot to do today. Also, I think I have an idea. It's bad. It's a good one. It's good. It's all my ideas is good. You know, I've never had a bad idea in my life, not one, except for that time I got married. Remember that? You weren't there. You don't, but I do.
I was not there, but yeah, I've heard about it being a bad idea.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Sex was great though, except that just sometimes you shouldn't wife. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're dressed. Are you gonna watch me? Just my left leg goes first. I don't know why I choose the left one. I just do, and then I do the right one. But I should try the right. I'm gonna take these off and try with the right one first this time. Maybe it'll change the whole day. Actually, I've had good luck. Maybe I should hold on. I'm taking them back off.
Make him roll a
Left first.
dexterity check.
I was actually, here's the thing. On top of the dexterity check, I need you to roll me a d20. On a 19 or 20, you guys have been very loosey-goosey with these pants during these sexcapades. Let's see if you've ripped them at this point.
We did buy pants, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, and in all honesty, I think in some of the ways that we take these clothes off, they might have been ripped and earning.
Yeah.
Well, a 16. A
You're
16.
Your pants are fine. They survived.
Unripped. They're wearing thin in certain areas, though.
Yes. Too much
the
crotch rubbing going on.
I've got an 18 on the die, and my dex is +4. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're doing that one-legged pant hop, but you've done this so many times. You're good.
Yeah, not shimmy into these pants, and I get dressed, and I'm like, all right.
Well, you're thinking too much about it. Like now, maybe I shouldn't watch you. I've never noticed which leg you put in first before.
Hold on a second. You're going to tell me you get dressed, and at the time he's putting a shirt on, arm in the, whatnot. He's like, hey, you're telling me that when you get dressed, you don't think about which arm goes in which first. Like I got to put my right arm in second, with my shoulder being all fucked up the way that it is. So it's like I get the left one in, and then the right one kind of gets like a hunked in there, like almost like it's thrown, right?
Well, now I'm going to think about it.
Well, I mean, you should be thinking about it all the time, because in that way, if you start changing it, you're like, well, what's going on with my body? Maybe I need more fiber.
Does fiber directly impact your ability to get dressed?
I think they're unrelated.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
Well, now I'm going to be thinking about it too much, I think.
But you're not thinking about any of the other problems. So look, success. And then he kisses you on the cheek and walks out the room.
I'll follow. I'm kind of going through the motions of when I'm putting my shirt on, trying to think about which one I go as I'm going down the stairs.
Gotta be careful. That's risky business.
I imagine we find ourselves in the room where Kyla's at,
Yep, downstairs. Kyla's enjoying their coffee.
stroking their cleaver.
You know what? Shut the fuck up. It's sheathed right now.
She
Maybe
did that in the
later.
privacy of her own room.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Look, you can stroke your cleaver wherever you want in the tower. It's a safe space.
I mean, if you want to watch, like, you just gotta say something. Fuck.
Morning, Kyla. I want to watch you watch your stroke your cleaver.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, how'd you sleep? How'd it going?
All right, I suppose. What about you guys?
I mean, well,
It's so weird. I feel like I didn't sleep great, but I also feel like I slept for like 2 months.
so
know that
fucking
feeling.
long, right? I feel like I forgot everything I knew, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's only been a couple hours. I feel like my
Yeah.
voice is different a little bit too, but that's okay. I think that's just, par for the course.
Hmm.
Okay, so today we've got a lot to do. I don't know where I don't know where it is that we're finna start. Where the fuck are these assholes at? Who made the
Still
coffee, by the way? This is pretty good.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you practice paying off.
Trying.
No,
I
you're
still
doing
peep liked
good.
it.
Why is the cat bigger?
He is.
Oh, I
bigger.
don't know. I think it's because he's such a good cat.
That's not how being good works, though. You know what I mean? Like me
Yeah.
being a better person doesn't make me. And then I look down my pants. Nope, not making it any bigger.
Would Compton notice though that the cat's bigger?
1/8 the
Yeah.
size. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, man. That's a substantial difference. That's a substantial difference.
He's kind
I
of getting
feel-
spikier too. I don't know. I kind of want to look it up in that. We've got like a Feywild book, right? With the
I thought that was just a sex book. Wait, does
No,
it
but
talk
we
about
have
other
one-
stuff too?
not that one. We have one that's just about like Feywild.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. I mean, we could take a look at it. I've got a great idea. I've only ever had good ideas, but we got to wait for the fellas to wake up. Do you think y'all can prep up? I guess for the day, I could step outside, find oh shit! I almost said Corsten. That's the place he's from, and now Orsic. That's his name. Shit.
Well, I
Called
saw
him
him
bad.
over there talking to the blacksmiths, but that was a few hours ago. So, but he's around. There's Yorli.
Oh shit! Did you bring cookies? I forgot about that.
Orsic said there were no cookies, but yeah.
Look, if we redid the tower before we left for the day to go do our gallivanting, and we put a kitchen in here, I think she'd make us some cookies.
Yeah.
Good work.
I'm gonna go talk.
Wait,
I
can
gotta
I
go.
come?
I mean, not now. We just woke up. We got shit to do.
Can I follow?
Oh yeah, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Kyle, you want to come or you want to wait for the boys? I mean, shit. You want to follow? I mean, you could. I mean, look, the towers. It's whatever. It's fine.
I'll wait for those fuckers to wake up. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Rain check on coming with us later.
Yeah.
Bye. Then we fuck off.
All right. Easy enough to walk through the camp. You see your Lee Avengarth. She's sitting there. Looks like you can smell like the nice sensation of just a lot of potatoes being cooked up in large batches, eggs, very large batches. Everything that she's making is items that can be made very quickly in large quantities. You see there's a couple other, some men, some women who are all sitting there helping, kind of have an assembly going on. But you see Yorli going over, tasting everything, checking to make sure. She's like, and kind of pours a little bit of more seasoning in other areas and everything like that. She's overseeing, making sure that though they're having to eat en masse, they don't have to eat poorly.
Hey, good morning. Hi. Hello. Remember me?
Oh, I I could not forget you, dear, if I even wanted to. You all, he'll never say it, but I'm going to say it. Thank you so much for all the assistance you gave my husband back in Corsten. It's been a while, but I don't ever forget, and I truly do appreciate, I fear that if you all didn't come along, It was only a matter of time before he would have had the same fate happen to him that happened to the mayor.
Yeah, that whole thing was pretty unfavorable, I think. I'm just glad that we were able to help and whatnot, and that it seemed to, be good for you too. You cooking? What's going on? Oh, dude, she's a babe. The fuck?
Of course she is.
Okay. Okay.
She's
this is
older.
fine. I
Like
can
her
focus.
cheeks are sun-kissed, but she's
As
got
am I.
the crow feeds going on. She's seen better days. She's probably
So you're saying
close-
she's a MILF?
I don't have kids.
doesn't have kids.
Oh.
Does she want some?
Amazing.
But she's probably going about her about 45s, 50s at this point. She's been weathered in the age, but even though she has a lot of grays going in her brown hair, you can tell she's still a very lively person, very energetic, and it's mind over matter. She probably feels like a very young individual, and she takes good care of herself.
I'm fighting so hard inside not to realize that that's only like 7 to 10 years away from me. But thanks, Grim. Appreciate you so much. Talking
In
about this
adventuring
elderly
years,
woman.
hey, in
Talking
fantasy
about this
adventuring
elderly
years,
woman.
An eternity.
yes,
Okay,
in adventuring years, you're very. It's very surprising you're alive in adventuring years in Fantasyland.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I see you got like a whole operation going on over here. Is this like an outdoor kitchen?
I mean, we are outdoors,
Yeah,
and it is.
You are. Yes, there is
I
no.
have a quick-
There is no structures here. It's all tents.
So you see, I mean, I know you see the big fuck off tower back here. I did that. That was me. I erected that one. That's my erection back here. You see it?
Yes, it was the talk of the town. When it was built, some of the children they've been. You can see like there's all these little half-built like towers you've seen scattered. Now that she points them out all along the ground, where like people have been building little mini towers and smashing them into the ground. You can see. It was a talk of the town last night. Well, not town, but makeshift camp. And yes, I know that one is yours and your companions.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so thing about it is, I can just say fuck off with it and make like another one. And if you wanted to, if it was like helpful for you, I could do another one and then give it like a kitchen with running water and whatnot, and have it be inside, so that way you've got like ovens and shit. I don't know if you need that. I could actually do 2 floors of that if you wanted. And then I could put back. This one's got bathrooms. You can use that too. It's got running water. It's kind of nice if you wanted.
You did offer last night that anybody who wanted a bath or anything like that, many of the people were waiting and well, they were giving you time before, coming and making sure that they could clean themselves and everything like that. It was a generous offer, and if you're able to make a full kitchen for me and my companions here, well, we'd be able to make food twice as quick, twice as much, and it would be a great help if possible. But we don't want you to exhaust yourself first thing in the morning.
No,
of course.
it's so easy. It's just like a simple spell thing that I do. You seen I just like make a mud tower and squish it, so it's all right. Okay, so how about this? My friends, they still got to get up, but the bath is on the first floor, right? So anybody who wants to go in and take a bath and whatnot, poop in private, that's fine. Just go in there. That's let folk know. And then once my compatriots is out and we're moving on for the day, I got to find your husband. Then I'll reassemble it and I'll put a kitchen in there and whatnot. You just tell me what you need and I'll make sure it's there.
Oh, I'll make up a list. When people come to grab breakfast, we'll inform them that your tower is open on the first floor only for bathing themselves. That'd be
And
very
pooping.
helpful.
It's nice to poop and make it go away. You know what I mean? Instead of like in a hole in the ground.
General hygiene, yes.
The small things that just make you feel human. You know what I mean?
And if you're looking for Orsik, he'd be, and she points down, probably about 4 or 5 camps and one of the little bit larger tents. He's down there preparing for what they're going to be trying to do today. I don't have much control or insight into that, but once he has a plan, he'll come and tell me, so I don't worry.
No, I mean that makes sense. We'll go ahead and make our way down that way. If our friends come out, can you just, let them know where we went?
Oh no, of course. I know Compton, Reina. I know you two. The fire fellow.
Yeah, that's for Sean.
The one from the east, and then the other elven maiden. Those ones, right?
Yeah, the one from the east kind of looked like a goth, pale man. His name's Farron. And then Kyla. Kyla, she got the armor and whatnot.
Oh, all right. Yes, I'll inform them if I see them.
Yeah. I'm gonna look because she's standing next to all this food. Is there any bacon?
No.
There's like a full potato though.
Yeah.
Can I just take one of them? Can I have a potato?
Oh yes, we have some that. And she hands you like a peeled one.
Is it cooked?
Did you want? Oh, you just asked for a potato. If you want a cooked potato, I'll get you a cooked potato.
I feel like maybe it was made. I was finna eat it, but I guess, and I'm because Compton doesn't know how to do this, right? So he just bites into this fucking raw potato.
No.
Like,
He grabs a small bowl. She scoops up like the cooked and sliced and seasoned potatoes. You just asked for a potato. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was like a baked potato. I didn't fucking know. I'm so sorry. I cursed again. I'm so sorry.
No, making baked potatoes for the entire camp, there would be, we wouldn't have enough potatoes. We slice them and dice them. It makes more food for more people.
That's fair. Okay. Well, okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna fuck off then, and then I
hands you a bowl of potatoes. Takes the one that you took a bite out of back.
I'm so sorry. Then I'll follow Compton.
All right. And as Compton and Reina head towards, I'm assuming, Orsik's tent, Roshan and Farron wake up for the day. And with that, we're going to take a break there, everybody.
Drink time.
Get up, stretch your legs, go pee on a bush. Everybody have a great break. We'll be back in a little while. Bye, everybody.
Be on all the bushes.
I miss you so much. I love you. Goodbye.
A heart of Wolfram where whispers collide. 5 adventurers gather with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as stolen must lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud, guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light. And Kyla the cleric, with burdens to bear, fighting her darkness, she breathes in the air. To shield my dear friends, I'll rise from the stain. With every heartbeat, I'll wash off the pain. the crossroads of fate. Fungus and memories, they twist and they may. Who I was yesterday is part of me still, as he wanders the wilds, searching for will. Nature is calling him, guiding his heart. With roots of the past, he's ready to start. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the faith, distant past. Together they journey through tempests and trials, fight souls, one purpose, forging their miles. In the continent's heartbeat, they'll write a new song, with secrets of Wolfram, where they all belong. With laughter and courage, they'll dare to explore the treasures unspoken, waiting behind every door. Whispers collide, 5 adventurers gather, with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as stolen maps lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud, guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light. And Kyla the cleric, with burdens to bear, fighting her darkness, she breathes in the air. To shield my dear friends, I'll rise from the stain. With every heartbeat, I'll wash off the pain. Theron the druid, at the crossroads of fate. Fungus and memories, they twist and they may. Who I was yesterday is part of me still, as he wanders the wilds, searching for will. Nature is calling him, guiding his heart. With roots of the past, he's ready to start. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Together they journey through tempests and trials, fight souls, one purpose, forging their miles. In the continent's heartbeat, they'll write a new song, with secrets of Wolfram, where they all belong. With laughter and courage, they'll dare to explore the treasures unspoken waiting behind every door. The heart of Wolfram, where whispers collide. 5 adventurers gather, with histories to hide. Compton, the wizard, with a flick of his wrist, unlocking the secrets, the fates all entwined in mist. Knowledge is power, he cries in the night, as stolen maps lead them to the ancient light. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Rena the ranger, with a bow drawn tight, escaping the chains of her heart's darkest fight. Change is a journey, she murmurs aloud. Guided by starlight, she stands fiercely proud. In forests of whispers, she leaves all behind, hoping to carve a new path unconfined. 5 wanderers rise, igniting the flame, chasing the echoes, they'll never be tamed. Through shadows and whispers, their destinies cast, unlocking the secrets, the fate's distant past. Roshan the genie, with flames in his soul, searching for meaning to reclaim his own role. Who am I really? He questions the night. In the dance of the shadows, he seeks for the light.
We are back,
Yeah.
everybody.
Hi.
it right there.
Hello. Hi.
God, my lump.
I drop these suckers
Uh,
crazy. I
God
do
damn
it
it.
on the daily.
So we're back, everybody. She and Renfrew Airfit is cute as fuck.
Nikki, I appreciate that.
Go for it, Nikki. God, Red Fair was so much fun.
Today.
I want
Yeah, we both did.
Mine's already closed.
Boo.
Nikki, I would fucking lose my shit. Also, I am ordering elf ears. They are. in my
I'm
cart.
going to an Oddity and Curiosities Expo.
I want to go.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's awesome.
Sienna sent it to me and was like, "Hey, this is in Sacramento, and I think we could talk my partner into going." And I was like, "Okay." And so I think I'm going to meet up with Sienna and their partner. I'm going to take my wife and the kid to it.
Yay!
Yeah,
Nice.
That sounds
I do
so
want to
fun.
say, as people may know, I sometimes play Baldur's Gate 3. Sometimes.
What? No.
I met a
What the
group
fuck?
who did an amazing group cosplay of Baldur's Gate 3. It was so good. I'm gonna
Okay.
actually did I post it? I think I posted it in Real World, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I did not. I'm gonna post it right now. So anybody who's in the Discord, go check out Real World and you will see an amazing group of cosplayers who did Baldur's Gate 3. It was absolutely amazing. And they had a Scratch, which made it even better. Anybody who knows who Scratch is?
That's fucking amazing.
Yep. So, fantastic. But back to D&D, everybody.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
So, we go back to in the tower as Roshan and Farron awaken.
What's the cat doing? What's the dog doing?
chewing on your fucking stomach.
Just laying there on your stomach, staring at you.
Farron will jump awake, but realize that it's just the cat thing. Is Rashawn awake?
Question for
Yeah.
Farron. When you say you like jump awake, like aggressively awake?
No, like kind of like you're like how to like you guys as parents, like when you are asleep and then you wake up and your kid's like right there staring at you in front of you and you're in bed. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on a second. As somebody with kids, I know exactly what this is like, and I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean, I've been
unsettling.
that kid,
You love
so-
no, but you've never been the parent, because I love my children, and every time I wake up to one of those little motherfuckers in my face, I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
There's no positive moment in that. It's not like, oh, this is sweet or anything. It's just instant, oh, something's terribly wrong.
Also, when your child also, you know, finds your Wolfman mask and puts it on and then wakes you up staring at you with the Wolfman mask on, not fun times.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my god.
All right, so then not enough to jostle the cat.
Okay. Just I wanted to make sure.
There you go.
Perfect. Choose your words wisely.
My bad. Sorry.
Cat will kill you.
But yeah, and I get Farron will get up. He's still wearing pants, but he's not wearing a shirt. But he'll go down and into the kitchen. And,
You're not wearing
I get-
any shirt?
no,
And Roshan, you said you're awake, right?
Kind of like half awake. Also, wild that you put your pants back on. That's crazy.
Roshan, make me a perception check at disadvantage.
oh no.
Don't like being made to do
Which
this.
bites are yours and which bites are the cat's?
Mine are the ones that are bleeding.
Hey, yo.
That's not great. That's a fuck. What's my perception? A mere +1, so that's a full 10.
Nothing to worry about.
Sick.
Right.
We're doing it then. Yeah, if Aaron gets up and leaves, Rashad isn't like in a rush to follow him because he realizes they have so much to do today and he really doesn't want to deal with it.
But Farron will go down and get coffee. Whatever's left, if there's some left.
Kyla's still just kind of chilling down at the table, sees Farron. Oh my god, when he finally wakes up.
I'm guessing that the cat is following like right behind me.
Pretty close.
It walks like
it-
socks from fucking Buzz
So-
Lightyear.
The first, so one is following you, right? You can tell it's like matching your foot patterns as walking on 4 legs, but when you hit the stairs, it turns into a goo again. It's just like
God damn it.
going
I
down
love
the
it.
stairs at first.
What would Kyla hear that?
No, it's not like making a sound. I'm using the noise as a way to describe it
Oh,
without
yeah,
verbally
yeah.
describing it. You know, like it's just a
like-
gelatinous goo that's slinking down the stairs almost.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking
Fucking-
too. Okay.
Fucking
And then it gets
slinky.
to the last step into the floor, and it'll
Reforms back
form
into a
into the
cat, and then walks
Okay.
about. You gotta teach it how to
I
walk
love that.
downstairs.
It'll cat. It doesn't know how to
You gotta
cat.
teach it how to cat. Yeah.
It doesn't know how to cat.
Farron's not gonna mention the cat at all. And just say good morning, and go for coffee.
Sleep well?
You know, not really. But again, I felt like I slept for like 2 months, 3 months almost.
No, I get what you mean. That's what Raina said this morning too. Compton too.
What was that look? Grim.
I'm googling something.
Oh no. Fuck off. No.
Do you have REM sleep when you're dead?
No, I'm googling. Can cats talk like a human?
Oh my god.
Have you not seen the video of the cat going, well, ha?
No.
I think
Hey,
it's
I
kinda
just
like a
googled it now.
business.
Cats though can mimic humans. They don't have the vocal tract that and it prevents them from vocalizing human language exactly. Okay. So you would hear the cat, well, you'd hear this little bird's like, "What?" It's walking through, trying to say what you just said, Baron.
Again, Farron will not acknowledge. We'll look at the cat, but not mention anything or say anything to Kyla.
Kyla was looking straight forward, basically like elbows rested on the table, like kind of like her chin in her hand. She's just kind of looking forward, and then she kind of like flicks her eyes over, looks at Farron, and takes note of the cat, and just kind of like fully turns in her chair so she's facing Farron, and kind of just goes, "So when did you pick up a stray? Who's this?"
Oh, he doesn't have a name yet.
Okay.
Kind of got him last night.
Oh.
Not really a new pet.
Well, then what the fuck is it?
Remember how I had a worm?
Oh yeah, your baby.
That's Worm.
No fucking way. Really?
Yeah.
Curiosity makes me want to touch it, but if it was a worm in your stomach, God, I don't want to touch it, but I want to touch it.
Does it feel like a cat?
Kitty, I'm a fool and I want to touch it.
That kitty does need to spend the night outside.
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit. So wait, Grim does. Oh wait, no, you know what? No, fuck it.
Two things. One, Farron has never like pet this cat, so you don't know if it feels like a cat, Farron.
Wait,
You just
wait for it.
let it live its life at this point.
Yeah.
Kyla's gonna stand up from the chair and walk towards the cat, because she remembers, like, talk of the worm, and like is kind of like, ugh, but at the same time, like, curiosity's kind of overriding it, and it's like that intrusive thought of like, I want to pet it. So she puts her hand like very, very slowly towards it and touches its back with her index finger.
I'd be a little careful. I'm not entirely sure how it is with people other than myself. I don't even think he likes me yet, so just...
Well, I mean, if at the end of the day, if it fucks me up, that's my own idiocy at play, right? So I mean, I get what you mean. I appreciate it.
Gingerly touching it with your finger as it moves by, just slightly grazing it, it feels like a cat.
God, word choices, right? Because this is fun.
No, it's not, because your face.
Are you 12?
Yes! This is strange. I gingerly touched the kitty, grazing it with my finger as it moves by.
I hope
The
it likes it.
first line of your fanfic.
Yes!
I really hope it likes it.
And does the cat react like a cat, or does it react like a liquid?
No, she just barely touched it.
Okay.
She touched it. It walked past.
Yeah, Kyla's gonna try to actually pet it, like full hand pet it. And yes, Rob, she's gonna pet the pussy.
Yeah. Maybe see if you can liquefy it.
Yeah. See if it turns to liquefy. We'll see what happens.
I'm
Under
sorry,
my
everyone.
gentle touch.
This is my fault.
I'm fucking dead. I can't. Fuck.
So you just try and run your like you just try and pet it, right? You don't like grab it.
No. I'm not grabbing it. I'm just like trying to like pet it. Just like run like my hand across its back, just like petting. Nothing.
Yeah, if you're putting no force on it, like it's just like petting a cat. It can keep its form. You're not putting any force upon it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seems enough like a cat.
No,
Oh,
it like you pet it, and you know how most cats react.
Oh.
If Farron keeps walking, your hand will run across it, and it will not stop. It doesn't give two shits what you're doing to it right now.
Oh. Okay, so it's obviously a worm. Feels like a cat. Obviously a worm. Because it doesn't give a shit.
I mean, it's still it's still learning to how to cat. I mean, I kind of have
Well-
to teach it how to cat.
I mean, if it started out as a worm, it's gonna, yeah, for sure take its time to figure out how to cat. But first
Right.
of all, and Kyla kind of looks at you and like crosses her arms, like just genuine curiosity. So, how did it get out of you? Last night, right?
So the entity, for lack of a better word, the man that I created the deal with
Mm.
to get out of my last death planted that worm inside of me, if you recall.
Yeah.
And I'm still not entirely sure whether I summoned him or he found me. I don't know. But I saw him, and I wanted it out, and this was the compromise.
So, he removed it from you, but it still had to be.
With me, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, doesn't seem like too bad of a compromise. I mean, it's no longer inside your body, so.
So, while we're at it, you're not allergic to cats, are you?
No.
Okay, good. Not that I really think that matters, but we don't know yet, so.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I have yet to think of a name, though.
Hmm.
Like I had a thought, but I think we might have to just stick with worm.
Call it worm. For now.
In the cat's head. Do you like worm?
Sits down, looks at you. Tilts
Okay.
its head, kind of not really
Do you
caring.
have a Do you have a preference? Do you have a name that you would like to be called? Do you? I thought that I had to name you. Do you have a name already? Worm
Chase
it
said
is.
no.
You
Yeah,
are
no.
Worm.
Yeah, no, then Kyla's just watching its reaction, like doesn't know that it's like the whole telepathic thing, just this worm does not give a single fuck. Like yeah, it does need to learn how to cat, but that's like kind of the lowest on our list of priorities right now.
Yeah. Just I have to protect it to the best of my abilities. And we will worry about that later.
Okay. Compton and Raina went out. Not too sure when they're gonna be back. I just decided to stick around just because why not? Give them a bit of time to just wander about. But yeah.
Let the couple do couple things.
Mm-hmm. Didn't really feel like third wheeling this time around.
Roshan, what are you doing up in that room up there?
Getting dressed. Like once Farron leaves, Roshan does like just lay there for another couple of minutes, but he does get up and get dressed. He's not wearing his peasant clothes today. He can't keep wearing those fucking things. So he gets into his old clothes.
Roshan.
Yes,
As
Grim?
you get into your clothes that you had nicely packed away, unfold them and start to wrap yourselves up again. As you're throwing around the top part and starting to tie it up, you feel when you put on your shawl, something falls out from in between the folds.
Based on the sound of it hitting the floor, this is like a small object, right?
Small little note. It looks like an
Right.
envelope.
So he sees that and like this is in line with how his father has communicated with him previously, right?
No, this was in line with how your mother used to communicate when you'd have to visit your father.
In that case, he like the note barely hits the ground before he's picking it up. Like he's very hurried to grab it, but he like fully goes back to his bed and sits down before he unfolds it to read it.
Okay. As you take it down and you unfurl it, you remember that it wasn't there before, but you kind of recall, much like how you can send your messages. You remember where your clothes were a couple of days ago. There was like a small poof of air. So you can kind of put two and two together that this was sent to you magically. But you just didn't think of it before because your clothes were all packed up. Didn't really recall it, but you definitely know this note wasn't here the whole time that you've been traveling. You unravel it, you see your mother's handwriting. My dears, Summer Wind. It's been a while since we've talked, and I fear that I hope you haven't forgotten me. Everything's going well at the shop. The wines are selling. The vineyard had a good grow this year. I would be remiss if I didn't say I at least missed you. Without you, everything seems a little colder here. Though everybody's nice, of course, and there has been no hardships, of course. You don't have to worry about me. We've been together for so long, and I know I told you to go as well and to spread your wings and to see the world. But, I am and forever will be your overbearing mother. I've hoped you found friends, loved ones, experiences to grow and to become your own man. I know that's what you've always wanted to be. Your own man. And though I've seen you stare in the mirror from time to time, with a solemn look on your face, I need to tell you, just because you at times may look like your father, and at times you may sound like your father, there's one thing that you will never be like when your father. Your heart. You've brought me great joy, wonderful memories, and a lifetime of happiness. So I implore you to take all the time you need. Let your heart lead you to make your happiness. I also want you to know that even though I want you to roam and be free and to smile and be happy, I will always keep a piece of your heart with me in our home. I never want you to think, even though you may travel far and wide, you may make new memories, that this door will always be open to you. Never forget, though, you may find new places to live and reside. Always have a home here. Be well, be safe, and find great smiles and happiness wherever you go. I love you, my summer wind.
John is immediately not having a good time. He has avoided writing his mother for so long for this specific reason. He's tearing up, but he's refusing to cry because God, he has shit to do today. He can't do this. He will so very carefully fold the note and put it in his pocket, the pocket where he keeps Hildred's stone. He'll take some time to, gather himself, dry his eyes, and then he will join his friends downstairs.
One last thing when you're putting the note away. When you reach deeper into the envelope, you feel a little vial of something. When you look at it closely, it seems your mother gave you a new color of paint.
He does cry. He fully cries. He's doing fine, but as he's folding the note back up, he's like, "Oh, I've got this. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm cool." He feels the pain. It's like, oh, it just hits him because of this terrible sickness that Grim has afflicted him with. This fucking fog. He's already been missing home, and it just hurts so much more so suddenly. It's a good 15, 20 minutes before he's able to go downstairs. That sucks. You do that to me.
Because you love it.
Yeah, Grimrel, or Ghost, fuck. I immediately, ow, that hurt me.
No.
Roshan will go downstairs, join his friends. Looking for coffee, hoping there's coffee.
Morning, Roshan.
Good morning.
Sleep well?
Yeah, no, pretty good. I could have done a little more, but yeah. What are the other two?
They went off for a little stroll. I don't know when they're going to be back, though. It's the only thing.
Did we go find them, or are we just kind of waiting here?
I was just hanging out till you two woke up. I mean, if you guys want to head out to go find them, I'm down.
Probably for the best. We have things to do today.
Hmm.
All right. And as you all head out, we will jump over to Compton and Reyna. As you all were heading towards Orsik's tent, right?
Yes.
You're
All right. You go in. Unlike the commander's tent back in the fort, the one that was grandiose, much larger than the rest, more fortified, everything like that with guards standing out, his is just a little bit bigger, just so more people can fit in. Still the same style as the rest of the tent. No guards standing on the outside. You can even, when you're walking towards it, both of the curtains are completely pulled back and straight shot view inside. You can see Orsik is sitting there, and he's talking to Ortar and another 2 or 3 soldiers who are just all kind of having a little discussion over a small table.
You think we're supposed to just walk in? I do gotta say, I do like Orsik does this right? Like them other chucklefucks, they make it all like pomp and circumstance and whatnot, and act like they're just all highfalutin. But Orsik's just like, look at me, I'm a man of the people. I just leave my door open. Does that mean we just go in?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
As you're talking,
yeah.
Orsik, I Compton, Reyna, you're standing right at the entrance. I can hear it.
You're not.
It's lovely to have you
hear
here.
me. I was outside. Can't hear it. Okay. Hi.
There is no door. I can hear you quite bright as day. I'm glad you think so highly of me.
The other guys
how are you all
ignore
doing?
me. Like they can hear me, but then they act like they can't hear me because they haven't addressed me to talk to them yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all like red tape and hoops and red tape on hoops that you have to jump on.
Oh, if any of my
Yeah.
people are treating you like that, please let me know. That's not good for morale.
No. Well, you guys, good guys. I'm talking about The person who controls me in the real world don't remember names too good, so neither do I. I'm talking about the other fellas.
Commander Desmond.
Desmond and Van
Commander
Ellison.
Desmond and
I remembered
Their little
Anvin. I couldn't remember the
half-lived.
commander's name.
I'm talking about they got real angry at us. They was giving out a whole bunch of bad information, and we corrected them, and then they got upset. But it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry to hear that you've. That's a little disheartening. Yeah. So, yeah. Last night, I've told my soldiers here, and I've told Ortar, and he starts laughing. You see the big, like, the gnome with the giant gauntlets still on. He gives you like a whack on the legs. I hear that you gave them the toot sweet of the words, and you made that little those cavaliers run off with their tails between their legs as they've been spouting all that propaganda, and you gave them what for?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a
he's
good time.
smacking you.
Ow, like I'm spindly and whatnot. That hurts a bit, but it's good to see you, man. Fuck, if Craig was here, Craig's supposed to be here. Actually, you can talk to him when he shows up.
Oh,
Craig, right?
The godly fellow. Yeah, yes. I'm really hoping that maybe he would have found Port Dennis along the way, but like I said to him, everybody follows their own god, as long as they're being justly. I've got no problem with who you worship.
Yeah, he worships Elvin now.
Never heard of that one before.
I'm sure you'll find out.
Writes down the name. But it's been good news. Good news. You've made a foothold, and I'll let Orsic. You're right out there. Yeah, it was a good thing. Well, that happened yesterday. A lot of the citizens seem to be more trustworthy of what we are. I don't know where you all got the supplies, if that was from the other encampment. But with everything you were able to deliver them, that really. We had a couple of people very early morning, under the cover of dark, go back into the town. A couple of the people who were walking the streets, though not all trust us, seems to be a foothold of trust that's starting to grow, and I think that's definitely a good thing. We still have the issue of the gate to deal with. We won't be able to caravan in supplies easily until that stronghold, well, not stronghold, that foothold at the gate is taken care of. We can still, of course, do small missions into the city through the hole in the gate on the far north. But for now, well, sorry, the far south. For now, we can still use that, but until we can, well, until everybody's rested up, ready, and all of our gear's repaired, we can't really afford at our state to do a full frontal assault on the gate.
All right. Okay. Well, you got a map.
Yep. He points at the one, ravels, takes another couple pieces of paper, finds the map, unravels it on the table.
All right. Can you show me a map?
I was just about to pull up the map for everybody.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah.
I know. All right. So
I'll move you all currently. So where you all are, you're all out here, right on the outskirts. Boop. Right there. The hole in the gate, right up here near the ruins.
Now, okay, so
I'll actually draw something on it right now. A little red.
is
Right
our
in that
information bad? Isn't this ruins area I think they were calling it the mill? Where
No,
The mill's up
You
here.
all, yeah, the mill is like in this direction. They were saying, remember, you follow the people. They were going in this direction. When the scout was being followed, the scout went up this way and then this way, and then you put him in a corner and then you murdered him. Well, her.
I wasn't there.
No, you
Sir.
weren't. But Raina and Roshan informed you.
They did a murder. Okay.
Sorry, Raina and Farron were there.
All right. So, and then here's the gatehouse that we've got to take right here. Okay. Well, first things first. It's good to have you. I'm glad that you're here. We cleared out a couple of these areas. I'm going to tell you the first thing that we've got to do, and I think is where we've been falling short in terms of the offensive coming out of the north, is that the information sharing's not very good. And most of these folks, they seem to be just normal fucking folks, right? Just caught up in a terrible situation where, mortal evils and then like extraplanar evils and whatnot is just culminated. And the biggest issue is nobody's telling them nothing, right? It seems to work real well if you go, we absolutely don't want to do anything but get rid of the problem, and that's it, and nothing else. But here's also some stuff. You know what I mean? Because they like it when you tell them here's some stuff like that they can have. So that tends to work out all right. There's this area down here, and I'm gonna point at it on the map. Well, I guess up here. There's some fuckery going on. There's a man up here who's taken you. Did we tell Orsic about the shadow demons in the death house outside of town? We did, right?
Yes.
That happened in Corsten. Okay. So you remember way back when we was telling you about that death house is outside of Corsten, had them shadow demons in it.
Yes, and I like I informed you, we did investigate that fully, and we understood that they seem to be conjugating up here. When we did our own scouting, we saw a couple of those creatures ourselves, and we found a tunnel, but we, of course, didn't go inside of it to fear that there were more of those creatures inside. But the ones that we did find all seem to be pointing this direction, which is why, when push came to shove, we joined into this fight towards Karain.
Got it. Right. Okay. Because this is the primary issue, right? That's going on out here. There's a fella down here, up here. He thinks himself some kind of religious man. Or doctor, actually. I should take that back. He was a religious man. He's a doctor now. They got these shadow monsters and they take them one by one and chain them up to a table. And then folks that is not doing so good because the fog will fuck you up. You breathe too much of that, it makes you sick. Folks that have been breathing the fog too much and they get sick, they go see this quote unquote doctor, and then they inject them folks with shit that's being like extracted from the shadow monsters. And I'm almost
something.
Yeah, it's like an ichor, right? And we're almost certain it is icky. I'm almost certain, like, sometimes these folks, they turn around, right? And they get like supernatural type abilities, like the ability to like jump up onto the roof of a house or something like that, stronger, faster, what have you. But then the other ones just disappear. And we're pretty sure they're just getting possessed by these monsters, because that's what they do. If these monsters catch you, they possess you effectively. And we think that they're injecting this substance into the sick folk because they're already close to death, which means that they're more susceptible to this possession. So that's important to keep out. It's like there's like a weird hive mind going on there, because we told one person one thing and then everybody in the fucking settlement knew that information all at once.
Well, that's unsettling.
It's fucking problematic. We fucked off immediately. There were some gypsy kids up there too. Farron found them adorable. What else is there? We're looking for what's the name of the bar that the Night King told us to find?
Roaring Hearth.
Yeah, we're looking for the Roaring Hearth. There's an associate there that we're supposed to contact and help get back to Shaw Garden. That's down here.
We have made it that far into the city with a small platoon. We do know actually where that one is. If you'd like, we would be able to spare one of our scouts to show you there if need be.
Well, I mean, can you? Where's it at on the map?
It goes at it. From what our scouts say, he knows exactly. Kind of gave vague directions. Somewhere around in this area, one of the buildings, one of the larger buildings.
All right. I mean, that's close. We could probably get in and out. I don't think we need to take manpower for something like that.
I'd only spare you one. Just one to give you directions.
Yeah, no, I know, but
one
is more than we need, and one more that you could use, right? So, Compton is going to pull out his book to where he scribbled the map that he drew to what would be the epicenter of this portal. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And I'm going to kind of align it over the map that he has here. And where is it? This spot up here that I okay.
Yep.
Compton's gonna manifest this quill and then just put a a red circle around this and say, I need you to do everything you can not to go here at all without us. At all. Even if like Anvin wants you to, or Captain, what was his name? Starts with D. Dummy. That guy.
No.
Desmond, that was it.
We currently have no. The mines were of little interest to us at all. So far, our main objective is to get a foothold into the city, clear out this gate, so we can get supplies to the people of the city. And then if we can push a little bit north, down towards the other fort, not the other fort, but the other fort, the other army, then we can, of course, be able to spread information easier and hopefully together spread out through the city.
Yeah. Well, we cleared out this area and Compton will gesture to the blue dots. Granted, who knows what happened overnight, right? But we did clear those out when we come in. When I say this whole bit about up here in the mine, that the point that I'm bringing to you is who knows when this might come up. It just is when it comes up. Don't go there without us, because this is the epicenter of where all these shadow creatures is coming from. So do not go there without. Do you remember Thamar? That rat bastard.
Yes, you mentioned him. Yes, I personally never met him.
He was a motherfucker down there in Coruscant doing all the tomfoolery and whatnots. I'm pretty sure like him or a semblance of him is there specifically. It's all fucked up. He's got birds flying around and shit. He thinks he's full of magic.
Well, I don't like to make promises I can't keep. So what I'm going to say is, when it comes to the mines, as long as it isn't a threat that we don't have to deal with right at that moment, I will do my best to not go there without you all there. But if Shaw Garden asks me to join them and assault on that, we still want to align ourselves with Shaw Garden. This is why we're helping here. So if they ask for our aid,
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and look at him with my one fucking eye. Be like, I need you to hear me on this. If they ask you for aid, you tell them that it is not appropriate. It is a bad idea to go into that fucking mine. It is a bad idea to go in there. I mean this. I like you a lot. I don't want to see anything stupid happen to you. That is not a place you want to go.
I understand that. I hope I can hear the fear in your voice, and I'm not a stupid man who will disregard it.
I'm not afraid. I don't want nothing to happen to you. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I look at Raina in the back. It's not. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid or nothing. Why would you fucking do? What are you doing to me?
I didn't say you're afraid for yourself. You're afraid for me.
Yep. I mean, just don't have no fear. Fuck.
Well, if you have no fear, I find that you may be a foolish man. Or I have fear, and I feel it helps me make better decisions. But
wait a second, women like fear. I'm scared sometimes.
Fine.
Sometimes I'm afraid of stuff too, like not spiders or nothing. No.
But I will inform Anvin what you said, and I will, on your behalf, advise thoroughly that that is not a place we should do without extra aid. But, like I said, we're trying to do an allegiance with Shaw Garden. So if at the end of the day, their commander, who you said a Captain Desmond or Dum Dum,
yeah, you should probably not call him Dum Dum. He'll probably get mad at you.
I know. If he tells us that we need to raid the mine, we refuse, well, the next time we ask for their aid, well, I fear they would refuse. I'm taking it under advisement. I'm doing my best to avoid that outcome. There's still a small chance.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sure. Yep. Yep. All right. So question then for you is, it sounded like, are we not taking the gatehouse today? Is that something you don't want to do? I thought that was, we was finna do that.
Oh, well, are you all willing to assist us with that?
Of course.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. We had a bit of a night and I'm a little, a bit of violence isn't necessarily a bad thing today. Not that we have to be violent, but I mean like the threat of violence and whatnot. An assault is good.
If you are all willing to help us take the gate, that would be a great boon. It won't. It's a small force, but it's a ferocious force that they have on the gates. Hopefully, the commander you scared off yesterday hasn't reinforced. Yeah, if you're all willing to assist, I'll gather up the soldiers I do have. The blacksmiths have been working. The armor should be reinforced. We'll get the fighters that we have available to push the gate, and if you're willing to give your aid today, then we will push it today then.
Hell yeah. Okay, so there's one thing we got to take into account, right? The Cavaliers have this man with them. He's blue, which is fucking wrong, anyways, right? Like, what's a fucking blue man doing, right? He should get a group, better together, something like that.
I mean, Crag is blue.
But he ain't people. He's orcish, right? Like this is just a dude who's blue.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little strange. Anyways, they got this blue guy, and when he talk, apparently he can make folk listen to him real good. Like he got Farron. He got Farron, right? Also, those folks is zombies. I didn't know if you know that, but I looked at them with my no eye, and I flip up my eye patch to my no eye. This is important. Do I see auras still?
You do. With it be yes, because that one has not. Yep, you still see auras. Yes.
Cool. So I flip it up. I'm like, yeah, with my no eye. When I look at them with my no eye, them folks are zombies. They full on dead. So something hinky's going on with them Cavaliers. But the blue one, he finna talk, and then folk listen, and then they follow him and do what he want. Including like the masses. And so if we're going to push on the gate, and we should assume that he might be there, maybe, you got to make sure folks do something to protect their ears so they can't hear him if he talk.
All
and
right.
Anybody who's with us who seems to be acting irrationally, like, oh no, maybe we should listen, whatnot, restrain that motherfucker immediately. And then deal with it later. But you got to realize that a captivating speaker, I'm assuming there's some kind of magic involved.
All right. We will keep an eye out for him. Our biggest concern, actually, when we've been raiding the fortress is they've had a couple very strong soldiers that, while normally wouldn't be very much an issue, they're on the ground, and they've had magic users up on the walls that have been reinforcing and buffing them as they've been going through the fight. There's been a good mix of magic and brute force, and that's been our difficulty pushing through. They have their defenses on the wall, which is already hard enough, but these fighters, they just seem to care very little for the idea of their life.
Because they're dead. They're zombies. Like I said, they're compelled magically to just go until the end, right? So anybody that you fight with, you need to know, put them in the ground. They're probably dead already, especially if they're Cavalier associated. The magic ones, you know, now that I think about it, hey, babe, Raina, baby, Kyla's some kind of cleric, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we should talk to her, because I think clerics can make things quiet. Don't they have magic to make things quiet?
Maybe.
Oh, well, we should ask her. If a friend can do that, we might be able to put like a quiet spell up on the ramparts and shut down the magic at range, make them have to relocate their positions and whatnot to be able to cast.
That is a possibility. We greatly appreciate it. We're
and
lacking magic users, to say the least.
well, I mean, there's me, and then there's Rashawn, and then there's Kyla, and I think Farron. Oh, by the way, Farron turns into a big mushroom man, and it's just fucking unpleasant, to say the least. But I'm telling you about it now, so when you see it, know that he is a monster, but he is our monster. You know he's ours because he keeps all his spinners.
All right. Well, I will inform our men of monster on our side is a monster to befriend. I can relay that information the best I can.
Oh shit! Also, are we around like a war table? People are just listening to our conversation.
It's not so much a war table; it's just a table, and they have all their information on it, right? So this would be a non-militarized war table.
I like it. Okay, so I pull him a little bit to the side, be like, oh, by the way, so I was talking to your wife. What a fucking delight. It's so cool of her to come out here and help out and whatnot. But I'm going to set up my tower and put a kitchen in there for her so that way she can cook and whatnot. I was also hoping maybe, look, selfish me, put maybe some cookies, but also to sweeten that deal for you, I'm going to put a bedroom that we'll use later. But if y'all want to use it, you know what I mean? Just because, just so you know, it's for you. Maybe some cookies. That's all I'm asking about.
You're giving us a bed to have sex on in exchange for cookies.
Yes.
And a whole kitchen, but that's for everybody.
I wasn't insulted by this. I was just making sure I understood the deal properly. You have a deal.
It was exactly what 100%. And I mean, like, to be fair, I can make that room whatever you want. So if it needs to be themed, I can, like, do you like the rainforest? You want it to look like, I don't know. I can put a round bed in there. You want a mirror on the ceiling? I don't know what you're into. With that dazzling mustache, I mean, I figure the world's your oyster.
He wraps his arm around you, kind of like turns away from Reyna. So she's always wanted to like visit up north where the Thunder Elves are from. She's never really seen like the snow and all that type of. So like if like, you know, right? Kind of like just whisper some things in your.
We were living out there for like over 90 days, so I know exactly what that looked like. I'm gonna fit it out. It's gonna be good. It's great.
Turns around. Oh yes, well, I'll gather up the men. We have we don't have the forces that we've been hearing about that Shawgarden has been had. We have a few men trained still in the sword. Some hired mercenaries that we picked up. Just trying to think. We have the one, but I haven't seen him for a while. He'd be useful here. I'll try and track him down. Hopefully he's not. But yes, we'll gather the men. If you are serious about raiding this gate today, that would be of great assistance.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we better get it done. Well, we can, right?
Agreed. All right. Give us 2 hours. We're going to gather everybody up. You meet us just on the outskirts of camp, heading back towards town. We'll be assaulting the gate.
Okay. Now, just because we didn't clarify this, and it behooves me to know, are we all coming in from this one side, or do you want to split up and have half of us on the inside, half of us on the outside? Like, what's that look like?
I fear that if we divide our forces half inside, half outside, that, well, communication may be poor. And we'd be fighting with one arm behind our backs. I get the idea. We've tried to raid from internally, but one of the citizens they were always a risk of hurting them, and or they were a hindrance to us, calling the guards. But with the way that it is built, they were able to see us coming from the inside as well as the outside. So if we try and do a sneak attack, unless luck is on our side, they're going to just have to fight on both ends. But I don't really, as much as that divides their forces, it divides ours even more.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I knew.
What if I could make it more foggy on one side?
I don't think that affects them so much. You know what I mean?
It
I mean,
would
they've been dealing
assist
with
us
fog
with our approach. The long range archers wouldn't be able to aim at us as easily. We'll talk about this when we're all set to go. You gather your people, I'll gather mine, and like I said, we'll meet on the outskirts of the camp.
Yeah, sound good.
Best of luck. And you see him, he looks at the others, talks to them. They all head off in different directions, and he heads into the camp as well.
I look around. We're in his tent. He left us alone in his tent.
Yeah, what does he care?
Investigate for cookies.
What's he got
Roll
for
me investigation. Roll me investigation.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
Orse's gotta have a cookie stash somewhere.
He's got to have a
Yeah,
cookie stash.
the
Okay.
fuck?
Okay, so I rolled a 12 on the dice, which is not great, but it is a plus 10, so that's a 22.
22, you go, and you find under a couple of the piles of papers, you find this little jar. And you open it. You can feel like there's still like that you know where there's like that warm moisture from like freshly baked cookies, right? Where when they're in a jar and the lid's been on, they kind of creates that little mildewy for like a little bit. And you're like, man, I just hit the jackpot. But when you open it up, all you feel inside is crumbs. Nice, freshly warm crumbs.
Motherfucker.
Oh, we don't have any cookies here.
God damn it.
Fucking these were hot. They fully had fucking Compton takes his quill and writes on the lid of the jar. No cookies. All right, I guess we
The
better
greatest
close off, man.
crime in history that he did not share you his wife's cookies.
Oh my god.
Look, I mean, yeah.
It's less that he didn't share, and it's more that he lied.
Yeah, he could just been
Yeah.
like, yeah, we have some cookies, but they're my cookies, but we'll get you some cookies later, I suppose.
This
Yeah,
Okay,
but he's
okay.
met you. He met you. If he told you there was cookies, it would have not just ended with, but they're my cookies. You would have been like, oh, so we don't just share cookies now.
He needs to be a man of stronger convictions, is what I'm hearing. Okay, anyways, let's
We'll
go.
get some later.
We will.
You made the
You're
cookie
right.
sex deal.
Did you hear? Okay, did you hear what he wants for Yorley?
No?
Oh my God, he wants me to make it into a Thunder Elf themed room, like far north and shit.
Oh.
You know how many
We
times
should
we
make it
fucked
look
Thunder Elves? Like, this is gonna be good. It's so
Yeah.
easy. We could just make it perfect.
To be fair, he didn't want a bed that made them think they were Thunder Elves having sex. He just wanted like a vacation room. Like, you imagine when you go, it's like, oh, I want to go to a place in Poland, right? And I just want a room that would look like it's from Poland. Not like I want
No, I know.
her to be a Thunder Elf and be a Thunder.
No. Here's the thing. We're totally gonna deck the room out appropriately, right? Like it's gonna give off the vibes that they are in a hut or house in, like when we were up in Yalindra. That's the whole
Yeah.
vibe. Will I have outfits hanging on the wall in case they choose to use them? Yeah, I'm a good host. But that's a choice for them, Grim. It's not something they have to do. This is
Oh
up to them
my
and their
goodness.
fantasies.
All right.
Dear God.
Being thwarted in your search for cookies, you all head back to the tower.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I guess we better go back. We got some shit to do. I'm gonna make a wish today. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that.
You're going to make a wish?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
like hold on a second. Are you telling me you don't know that you can wish to Rashawn?
Yeah, I know you can wish to Roshan.
Yeah,
But
well, I'm a wish to him.
what are you going to wish for?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's like if I tell you about it, it won't come true. Isn't that how that
I'm
works?
sure it will. No, not in this way. Not in this case.
No, I'm not supposed to tell. I know how this works.
think
This,
it'll come
this is
through,
classic. This is
like, he
classic.
has to do it.
This is classic.
Roshan's a birthday
Robert,
candle.
Robert,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna strangle you.
This
Well, don't
classic
do it
2.5
lore.
months.
Oh, I forgot that he doesn't know. This is not gonna. Oh fuck! I forgot that Splinter doesn't know.
Okay. Hold on. Shh,
Well, don't
shh,
do it when I'm
shh.
not there. I want to see.
Okay, but wait. Do you really want to know what it is?
Yeah.
I'll DM it to you. I'm kidding. I'll tell you. Okay. Splendor.
You message it to me, and that's DMing.
Splinter's gonna
Okay.
fucking.
I'm gonna tell you what it
end
is. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one. I got to get the wording perfect, but because it's you, I don't have to worry about the wording being perfect because it don't have to be right. But I'm gonna wish for the complete and true history of Forwin in all of his forms,
Oh, that's a good one. Well,
all of them.
will that kill him though?
Rashawn?
Yeah.
Nah, he's hardy.
Okay. Maybe do it at the end of the day when. So
No,
that
I'll do it
he's
as soon as we
not-
see him. He'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm springing on him like a
Fucking
surprise.
legend lore.
Oh, this isn't legend lore.
But that's assuredly the base spec,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yep.
I chose my words carefully enough that it is exactly true and clear. It's a thing.
All right. You head
Yeah,
back to
Also,
the.
like, do you think the knowledge will just like slam into your brain?
What? No, it wouldn't have. No, that's not how that shit works. I'll just know things. When you
No,
learn,
but
it's
it
not
give
like,
you a
oh, that
headache.
shit hurt. Like, oh no, my brain power just got took up. I just learned a thing. No, you just know it. So it's like, I'll ask for it, and then I'll be fine, and everything will be good, and we'll just go about the day. We'll have a cup of coffee, a cigar, maybe a six. Everything's gonna be perfect.
Okay.
So you all head back to the tower. You see, as far as I know, Roshan, Farron, and Kyla just chilling in the kitchen, having coffee.
Mhm.
What the fuck is
What do you
that?
want to do?
What the fuck is what?
That she points to the cat.
That's Farron. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? Wait, is that a cat?
No,
It looked like a cat.
This is
okay.
I
Oh,
still think
lordy.
it's growling.
that. This is Worm.
Meow.
What the?
What the fuck is that? Hold on, wait a
I'm
second.
gonna
You get
shoot
this cat. You get this. No. You get this cat from Stillwater. How'd you find this cat?
This is my worm.
Oh, my fuck.
Meow.
Oh, hold on
What
a
do you mean
second.
it's your worm?
No!
What?
Aaron, this is not a cat. Did you know?
Yeah, this is my worm.
Purr, purr, purr.
You hear it? What the fuck?
That's not what cats actually sound like. You're
Okay,
trying,
hold
but you're
on,
not.
hold on a second. Are you talking to it?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's
That's
weird. I talked to my
that's
cat.
no. Your cat's a fake creature from somewhere else. This is a fucking. What is that?
My worm.
Worm?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a second. That was the thing that was inside of you.
Yeah, my worm.
Why is it here?
Did you give birth to it?
Yep.
How did it come out?
That's what I asked.
He who shall not be named came to me. And
Oh, when I say oh like that, I step
Here?
back. I just take a step back. I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, that's
yeah.
cool. I'm
Aaron,
gonna
I
go
think
back
we should
Okay,
kill
outside.
it.
hang on.
You should get rid of that thing.
So, I would, but it's kind of cute, first of all. Or I die. We don't know yet.
What do you mean? It's not in you anymore.
But it has to
It's
be.
separate from you. I can kill it.
But maybe don't. I'm afraid to find out. But isn't it kind of cute though? Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute. He's
What? Also, what do you mean that he came here in the tower? He was here in the tower.
No. Outside before I. You know how I went to take a. No, you guys were fucking. So while you guys were fucking, I took a walk outside, and I was, hanging out, doing my thing, doing my Farron thing as Farron does.
Just masturbating in the woods.
Oh yeah, of course. No.
Dear God.
And I opened my eyes and there he was. Our friend who shall not be named.
Okay, I don't need to
And
know.
how did that get to-
Wait, no.
why
Wait, hold
What-
on. What? Hold on. What? Okay, so what do you owe him?
Nothing.
That's not true at all whatsoever. The fuck you mean? There ain't a single deal.
Even as Farron says nothing, even the cat looks at Farron confused and then looks back at everybody else.
See, the cat knows. Hey, oh shit! I look at the cat, be like, Blanksy. You don't speak.
As you say that, it goes like does a weird tries to do the cat angry pose, but it's like.
What is that?
That's
You
not.
can't be bringing
So-
this thing places.
I don't
It
have a
looks like
choice.
a-
I wanted it gone, and this is kind of the. How I didn't want the worm anymore, but
Yeah, no, actually, this is
this is
better. Now
kind of
that
the
it's outside, we can just
compromise.
kill it, right?
Yes.
We can just and Compton starts lighting his hand
Exactly.
on fire.
Yeah,
You can just finish
bravo.
it, right?
I mean, maybe
As
we
soon
don't
as-
do that.
Do you have killing intent, Compton?
No, I think it's that standard. Like, I'm gonna get my hand hot. You tell me. You say whatever. There's no
There's no hostility towards it.
not yet. No, yeah.
Not
But
yet.
it is very much like I'm ready. As
Yeah,
soon, like if
I'm
Aaron's like,
ready.
yeah, sure. I'm just like, all right, I guess. Hostility would require I'm angry. At this point,
I-
it's more like this is the normal thing to do, right? I'm not.
No,
mad
but
when
I'm
I
just
kill
saying, like,
dog that
the-
got hit
the
by a
pose-
car, but I still killed the
Yeah.
dog that got hit by the car.
But I'm saying the pose that you have, could it be seen as threatening?
I don't think so because I'm standing there with like a hand on my hip and my hand up like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
I do
okay,
not
just making
like
sure.
Yeah,
I
keep
do
on.
take my bow off my back, but I'm not going to draw it yet.
Okay.
I might die. Don't do that yet.
What do you mean you might die?
look,
I'm not entirely sure yet.
hold on a second. If we killed the thing, you might die.
So that
mean, there's
sounds
one
like
way
part
to-
of the deal.
there's one way to
Good
find
deal.
out.
It
Yes.
does feel like it would have been better if you just kept it inside your body because then at that point it was always safe and now it's just an extra target.
Well, if it's my time, it's my time this time.
That doesn't seem to be the way it works for you because you just keep coming back. Actually, maybe this is okay. If we kill it, you come back anyway. So
Do we want to? I don't.
I don't want to deal with it. The fucking dude showed up here. Actually,
It's
how
kinda-
is he? How do he look?
It's kind of. Oh, Raina, he wanted to talk to you.
No,
To me?
no,
Yeah.
no, babe, no. What the fuck?
No, I'm not talking to him.
That sounded like he was interested.
Oh, Compton. He said hi.
Oh, hi. But no.
I don't. But I don't.
He's never wanted to talk to me before.
I don't know how to.
Do you remember
like-
he said that y'all was like best friends? He was really interested in you. Do you not recall that? Oh shit, that makes
Yeah.
more sense now.
What makes
Yeah.
more sense now?
Okay, because remember we think that Forwind is all part of the whole thing with the fucking thing, and then he was part of the elf revolution that they was doing when they was trying to cross over the realms and whatnot. And if I remember, Adar, he was one of the folks who led that. Remember, it was in the book.
Yeah, I know. And then yes, and then
So if you're part of Forwind's plan, then obviously Adar's interested in you.
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Maybe we don't talk to him.
No, ever.
It seems like ideal to not do that, yeah.
Oh, hi, Rashawn. How you doing?
I've been here the whole time, hello.
The cat, though, right? Because I was. Wait a second. Hold on a
He's
second.
used
You
to it.
guys sleep together. Did you fuck around with the cat? Did you touch it?
No.
Yeah. Oh shit! You think it bites
recommend
things? Oh, hold on. Did we know that Blanksy was biting people? Right? Do we know that?
Yeah, you did know that.
Okay.
You found that out on another stoat was getting fed
Yeah.
on by this thing.
Compton leans over to Ren and be like, "Hey, you think that thing just be feeding off of him like Blanksy was doing?"
I don't know. Have you fed it yet? Like, were there care instructions included in this deal, Farron?
No, I don't think it needs to eat.
Isn't it like
I
mysterious
think it
bite
just
marks
feeds
or...
on like the essence around me. Like it just needs to be
Let
near
me
me.
look at your neck.
Okay.
Roll me an
I look at-
not investigation, perception check, Raina.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at his neck, and I'm gonna look at Roshan's
I mean, I'm
neck.
still shirtless. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why she's getting a perception check.
That's a.
While she's doing that, Compton looks at Worm and goes, "Hey, wait, just hypothetically, you know kung fu?"
That's
Tilted
Uh,
said,
fuck.
meow.
All right,
23.
that's not.
We'll talk
Is it
about
literally
Kung Fu later.
saying meow?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
going meow.
Ah!
That's not how. That's not how. Yeah, well, I'll find you a. We'll look for another cat, and you could just okay.
Raina with the 23. There is no bite mark on his neck, but as you're like making him do the spin around, right on his waist where his pants, like where his shirtlessness ends and his pants begin, you see that half of a ringed bite mark on him. Multi-tooth, just like the one your other companion had.
Right there.
You can't see it, Farron, because it's on your back.
Great.
Roshan, come here. I'm gonna look at you.
Okay, yeah, no, sure. Where was it on him? Because it might be. And he peers around. Oh no,
Yeah, that's not people teeth,
that's
bud.
scary. I don't like that. Hey, could you do me a personal favor though, Reina?
Yeah.
If you find a mark on me, don't fucking tell me. I don't want to know.
Okay, fine, but I want to know.
I also want to know.
Can you show me?
He will
Dear
Roll-
God.
T-pose, hold his arms out, do the full spin, or let her
Ye-
look around, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You
lift
can roll
up
me
the
in
stuff.
perception check again. You're gonna have advantage on this one.
Okay. That's a 17.
Looking around, you don't see anything on Roshan.
Okay, you seem to be clean.
And shortly you would tell me that regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, of course.
So I
yeah.
am fully at ease.
In Compton's head, you're going to hear. If you want to kill it, kill it.
Oh.
But we will have to suffer the consequences. If
Oh, you did make a fucking deal, you son of a bitch.
If
fucking,
I don't know-
I was fucking.
I don't
everything was
know,
fine.
I don't know.
I'm talking out loud, by the way.
I might die. You're not okay.
Okay, the fish to fry and whatnot. Hey, everybody! Fun day for us. We're gonna attack the gate. Yay! Kyla, question: do you know how to make a silence? You got a silent spell?
Possibly.
Love it if you do. Second thing, I think Trevor's gone. That's problematic for me, but we're not gonna worry about it. Number two, which is 3 for you. I'm gonna make a wish today, Rashawn. I hope you're ready.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, it's finna be a good one. Do you want to just do it now? I think you're gonna be fine about it.
No,
It's gonna be a
we
quick
have
in and out.
we have things to do today.
I mean, no,
I'm
we
not
could just
gonna be doing
we could just
right
hop in
now.
there, have a little bit of. We got 2
I
hours.
can
before we
assure
gotta
you,
meet up with them.
any wish that you make right now in this moment, I will do everything in my power to fuck you as much as I possibly can.
I mean,
So-
look, the last time you fucked me, it was real nice. So I think that's winning.
Hey,
from
this one not gonna be. So
I mean,
maybe
I might like that
let's get
too.
our errands done for today, and then we can do the
man,
wish.
but what if I die?
Everybody will be very sad.
True.
Babe, you gonna be sad if I die?
Of course.
I don't think Worm's gonna care. Worm, you gonna care if I die?
I don't
I
think.
think
it
Orm
cares
has had
about
the
any-
chance to know you yet.
I'm gonna speak Sylvan at it. Worm, you think you gonna care if I die?
Okay, bold choice. As you say that, it just goes.
Yeah, I figured as much. Hey, so Sylvan, though, you
I don't like that
understand
it
that
knows-
pretty good.
I don't like that it knows my language, though.
Well, I mean, of course it does. Where do you think fucking arrows from?
Wait,
No
it
fucking-
speaks Sylvan?
Motherfucker, you don't.
It's actually
I
very
just met
smart
him.
to try and figure out what languages it speaks. We just go down the list. What does everybody speak? Let's see if we have anything else that it knows.
I'm gonna throw a bit of primordial at it. Hey, okay, como say disa primordial.
Dude, why do you pronounce it like that?
Oh,
have such
good. Okay,
an awful
primordial's on the
accent.
list. What about standard Elvish?
Doesn't
I
respond.
mean,
Okay, not Elvish, not common. What about celestial?
Druidic.
Doesn't respond.
Druidic.
Doesn't respond.
All right, primordial.
Minotaur.
Do you have
What the
Minotaur on your
fuck?
list?
I do.
Why?
Why?
He owns an oddity shop. Of course, he knows all these weird
course.
fucking languages.
Okay, so we've got primordial and Sylvan. They trades. Okay.
You speak Minotaur?
I'll go giant and gnomish.
Doesn't answer.
Fuck.
Did Crag tell us that Blanksy turned into that big fuck off demon thing?
100%.
Okay.
So he did not describe the form, but he did say on several occasions that mouse is a full fucking monster.
Hey, okay, so I'm gonna use Sylvan. I look at him like, hey, so this is fine. You're fine. I'm not touching you, and I think you understand that, and that's okay, right? Because you don't move right, and that's just not. I don't wanna, right?
I don't
But
wanna.
also, are you a full fucking monster? And that's cool if you are, because I mean, like, I don't know, monster fucking's all right.
As soon as you ask if it's a full blown monster, it just stands there for a second. Then you see its head peels back upon itself, and all you
That's a
see
yes.
is a
That's a yes.
you see like a
No.
circular row of teeth, and then it just peels back and then forms into a cat head again, and then it goes into like one of the cupboards that has a crack in it and just pushes itself through the crack and disappears.
What the fuck?
I love
Farron.
him
I look
so
at Farron and I go, "Yeah, this is much better for everyone."
Yeah, no, I think I don't like that actually a lot.
I'm gonna go to the cabinet.
I don't like that either.
I'm gonna go to the cabinet. It wanted to. I'm gonna say in Sylvan into it like, "You fucking bite me, you're done."
You'll see out of the crack two little like small tentacle tongues just like like flicking outside of the
Oh,
cabinet.
no.
And it pulls it back in.
Shit.
I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to the cabinet.
And go.
What I think I
I'm gonna go to
love
the
most
cabinet.
about all of this is that we just have to deal with this now. And this is, why does this happen to us? I thought we was just normal fucking folk, right? Like we was just out here doing a thing, and then we found these people, and then all this shit happens, and now we got this thing, and it's all fun. Oh, by the way, I found the inn that we're supposed to get the guy at for
Okay,
Night King.
Good.
Yeah, so that's done. But we got to get the gate done. So you
Go
got
get it
probably
done.
got. No, you're coming. We're all doing
Oh,
the
that's what I
gate.
said. Let's go get it done.
Yeah, well, we got roughly
the
about an
gate
hour
tomorrow.
left, maybe.
We should
And
get
what
out
were you
there
doing,
and,
Farron, at the
be
cabinet?
ready, right?
I'm gonna grab Worm and because his name's Worm, we've established that. I'm gonna grab Worm and just scoop him up and just kind of put him on my shoulder and kind of just talk to him like it's okay around us to be acting like that. Just if we're out in public, just try to be more cat-like. Try to be cat.
Burr, burr, burr.
But,
No,
yo.
no, that's not.
And,
That's
and you talking
okay.
to him like that, this is something else. Are you safe, Aaron?
Probably not.
Okay, well, I'm
my
going
God. I mean,
outside.
the-
Oh, by the way, I'm crushing the fucking tower, so get the fuck out. Bye.
Oh shit. And Kai like follows Compton out.
Were we really safe with Arrow? I mean,
Say that out loud.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. People are heading outside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When we get outside, Compton's gonna be like, Yorley's cooking food. Y'all finna eat, do that now. I'm gonna crush tower, I'm gonna rebuild it. So fuck off. Love you. Bye.
I'm gonna tell Icicle Teeth, keep an eye on that cat worm.
No, is it
I'm
you?
gonna tell
Those
Worm
actual
to keep an
cat
eye on the
noises.
icicle teeth.
Yeah.
So you'll
gonna
hear
tell- I'm
Icicle
gonna-
Teeth
Teach
looks
how
at
to
it and
give
goes,
cat better.
yeah, well, that's it. As soon as Icicle
Yeah.
Teeth looks at it, like the icicle spikes kind of go up and goes, "Meow," and then you all of a sudden hear from Farron's the worm, "Meow," back at it.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go, worm.
Exactly.
Oh, damn. Fucking worm.
Oh, this is going so well.
Oh my god.
Compton is
So-
fully just going to demolish the tower. Once everybody's out, he's and I think that for anybody who's watched Compton do towers simultaneously, like back to back, this is a normal thing, but I don't think we've ever done this on stream. And so I think the way that he does it the second time, because there's that whole concept, if you cast a tower in the same spot for a year, it becomes permanent, right? So I think the way that works for him is to disassemble the old tower. He just builds the new tower in its place. So he gets back down on the ground, and he takes the dirt and he starts constructing this new tower. And this time I'm going to do it at a 6th level. So the first 2 floors are going to be kitchens, and then a bath, and then above that a special special room for a special boy.
Yeah.
And then
you.
so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my
and then
goodness.
5. And then the last one will be our room, which just is, hey, this is where we'll sleep and hang out. So the top floor is ours.
I love that you all have to share a room so you can get cookies.
Well, it's honestly because it's going to double the output for them too. So it's better for them to have, and really it should be 1 kitchen, 2 bathrooms, because there's a lot of people. So I think that's kitchen, bathroom, special room for our fuck friends, and then our room. And then he'll build that tower. And when he pushes that one into the ground, what happens is it changes the tower that's there. It just restructures it like bricks fold out and new bricks fold in, and then it grows an extra floor, because I think I didn't cast it at 6th level last time.
It's almost kind of like a rolling Rolodex, right? You see like the tiles like, and just like the outside kind of looks like the same, but then everything's happening on the inside.
Yeah, in my brain it works very much like Inception, where the things just change during the dream because they can architect it. Yeah,
love it. All right, what does everybody want to do as the tower has been recreated? You can see the citizens are kind of like wandering around. You see a couple of them have like towels, a little bar of soap. They were, as soon as they saw you all leaving, they were getting ready to go in. You still probably have about 45 minutes or so until you're supposed to meet Orsic at the front of the camp.
Compton will greet people, by the way, just to let them know. Be like, all right, okay, second 2 floors, bathrooms. Get in there, try to get that done. First floor is kitchen. Stay out those motherfuckers' way. They're cooking for you. Do not be a problem. Please and thank yous never hurt. Don't be rude. If I find out anybody up there being greedy or inconsiderate, I will set you on fire. I love you.
Dear God.
Aaron will
Alright.
be sitting on the ground, crisscross applesauce with Worm in his lap, just petting him.
I'm just gonna make sure I have everything I need for the day ahead, ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, same here for Kyla.
Roshana's gonna hang out with Farron and Worm, largely just to get used to this creature. He has to become accustomed to being in its presence because it's always going to be around Farron.
All right. The 45-minute passes. You can see at the front of the camp, there is a platoon of soldiers, probably about a good 10 to 12 or so, of men who, all assortments of armor, no one overly equipped, but standard spears, shields, swords, no one in any like full plate armor or anything like that. Not as well equipped as the Shaw Garden militia, but still you can tell some of these people are either adventurers or hired mercenaries, and then a few people here or there that you met in the town of Corston who seem to be more well equipped and a little more built for this type of event that's about to happen. Corston, Orsic, you can hear him. All right, men, we have, today's the day. We've had 1 or 2 excursions, and luckily we haven't lost many people. I know what some of you are thinking. What's different this time? Well, you remember the ones who helped push out the bandits? The ones who got rid of the Blood Barons? They got rid of the Blood Barons. We've been dealing with them here or there ever since they left, but they pushed out the main force that was choking our small town. Well, they've come to aid us today. We have a couple magic users who are going to help us, which we were severely lacking. And as soon as he says magic users, you see the small gnomish man, Otar, who's beside him, is like, "Pah!" Just, as he's saying that. But I believe with the footholds we've made in the town, with the assistance of these people, we have a fighting chance. But I will say this once again, as I've said before, your lives are important. Though the mission, though this task set in front of us is critical, the future of Karain, your lives should not be traded for that. I signed up to assist in this. I am the one who said we would help. None of you signed a paper. None of you swore your allegiance to the town of Shawgard. That was all on me. If your lives come into danger, you do what you feel is right. You need to leave so you can see your loved ones again. Just continue being a father or a mother, or just to be a friend to someone who needs you back home. We aren't heroes. We're people. So though I would love to see us succeed here today, at the end of the day, you're a person as well as a soldier. And being you is what comes first. So I thank you all for assisting me in this endeavor. And when we succeed, you know that I will always be grateful forever. And you see, like, the men are just like, like losing it at Orsic.
I have a question. Is Thomas there with the group that's coming to the fight?
You, because you have such high perception, you at first don't see Thomas, but then you see this, like, gankily guy with a helmet that doesn't quite fit right, and at one point he takes it off to adjust the strap, and you see Thomas, and he puts it back on.
Thomas. I'm going to point him out to Compton.
Oh, no. I hear a baby. Is that,
Hey,
is that, hi. I'm so distractible. Hey, no, Tom, do you think he's got syphilis yet? Or do you think order to keep taking care of that for him?
I don't know. Depends.
Remember that time he was really interested in that girl and Craig went and fucked her?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
pretty bad.
thankfully he does live in the same town as the penis priest, so.
What do you think's gonna happen when Craig show up? You think he's gonna lose it?
I don't know.
All right. Don't let that kid die. Okay. Well, I'll tell the others. Hey, y'all see that gangly kid? Don't let that one die.
Okay.
Our friend fucked this girl.
Oh shit. Okay.
She was a whore. It's fine.
It's not the
Oh.
whole story. But yeah.
Okay.
Thomas was our guy in Corston.
Oh,
He did all of our errands.
nice.
Yeah, he found us in a wagon one time. Lucky him, I suppose.
Mm.
Anyways, don't let him die. Okay, let's go. What do we?
To be clear, we're just kind of like going in there, killing everybody that isn't us, and that's that.
Yeah. Situation normal, right? Okay. Look out for the blue man and any suggestions he might. Farron, don't let the blue man talk to you.
Are we expecting him?
You just click at me like a dog.
I did. I did. I did too.
Okay, whatever. Don't let the blue man speak to you. Kill anybody that
Yeah,
isn't
well,
us. Wonderful.
All of them. Because remember, they're all zombies.
Right.
You're just re-killing them, but not like in a Farron way.
Yeah,
The way
Farron's not
they
a
stay
zombie.
dead.
Yeah. Farron's a living dead. They're dead living. Maybe.
No, that makes sense. We can manage that.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're you're alive. They're just full on rotten meat under a spell.
I mean, if you really think about it, aren't we all rotting?
No,
We're not taking that train of thought right now.
we're not
Too
doing
many
that,
things.
actually. I think I'm still, it's fine.
I don't.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I think the plan is Raina's put down a bit of fog cover to close the gap. We need to get up top to take out the magic Rashawn. You can fly.
Yeah, we're just gonna get out. How tall is the gate?
I mean, we could
You've seen
see
this
it.
gate before, right?
Yeah, it's like probably 30
Yeah.
feet. 40 feet.
Yeah, maximum probably about 30 feet tall.
Yeah, that's no problem. Get up there, deal with it.
If Farron, you thinking about going big mushroom man?
Probably at some point. Yeah. Why?
If you will let me, I could yeet you up onto the parapet with Rashawn. So you can just, I could do you first and then Kyla. I mean, it's using
Okay.
2 spells to do it, but we could get both of you up there because you guys are kind of up close. And then Raina and I can help on the ground with the rest of Orsick's folk.
Okay.
Because it sounds like the biggest problems that they've been running into some magic folk up top.
Put me in, coach.
Kyla, you got thoughts on that? You okay with me using a bit of magic to put you somewhere else?
I'm fine with that. I don't have an issue.
Okay. So we've got cloud cover on the ground. I'm going to move y'all up top. Rashawn can fly. Raina can fly too. So actually, if you just take flight and get above the cloud, that might help too. Oh shit! I touched myself in cast mage armor. Don't want to not have that. That would be terrible for me. I think that's everything. Y'all, am I missing something? Are we good?
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good as we're going to be.
All right.
And with that, Orsick will take the time, introduce all of you to the soldiers. You all go over your plans kind of together in front of all the soldiers so everybody understands what's going on. You all head out, back down the road towards the city of Rank. The shadows of the mountain ranges around still causing some covers, some spotty areas where the sun still hasn't kissed the landscape. And you see this small wooden gate, a little reinforced with stones here and there, patchwork and built up and reinforced. And the main gate, heavily nailed, reinforced, and welded back together. You see there's people all along the top of the tower. And you hear as a large horn blows. And as you all get a little bit closer to the gate, an arrow flies from the gate towards all of you, landing probably about 30 feet out. And we'll end the session there.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's it, everybody.
I want more.
Yeah.
Nope.
Holy
Nope.
crap.
I wanna do it.
So, update everybody. Normally, yes, we always run on Saturdays. But sometimes our players, we all agree to switch it around just so that all the players can make it. So next week, we won't be here on Saturday, but we will be here on Friday at 8 EST. I will post a reminder in the Discord next week, as well as we'll remind as the streams come up over the week. Same time though. So, but Friday, 8 EST, we'll back here with some D&D as we go and assault the gate. Then after that, we're back on Saturday.
Yay! I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm excited to be back.
Me too.
Me too.
I remembered how to play.
We'll see if you remember combat next week.
Fuck.
You guys
I
have
mean,
you all have a
I
week
cast
now
Fireball.
to prepare for combat. Yeah.
I cast Fireball.
Everybody remember how to roll initiative.
Everybody, hey, all of you. Can I just say how awesome it is. I'll be surprised when we started streaming today. I was like, I don't know how many people are gonna be here because we've been off for so long. Can I just say, you people are all crazy lovely. The fact that you're all here after a huge long hiatus really just means you love what we're doing, and that I don't know how to say other than I super appreciate and love the fact that you like what we do here, and that's very cool to me, and I super appreciate it. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Hey.
Does anybody have anything they'd like to say before we head out for the evening?
I want to play more D&D.
Me too.
I want to as
Sorry to
well.
hear that.
And also, I don't like Worm at all. I don't like him.
No.
He's growing on me.
Well, yeah, but also, you're easily influenced, and I feel like that's a bad
That's a
call.
fucking lie. You know it.
Oh,
So easily
my
influenced
goodness.
with
Splendor
this
is
one
not
man.
easily influenced.
To the Worm. You know what Splendor is easily influenced to? Pushing the bad button in a game.
Oh yeah.
And this was a
Loves it.
bad button, and so Splendor liked this decision when you made it. He just had to make the character like it too.
Well, Roshan has to like it for other reasons. Like I
Right.
said, he has to deal with it.
I'm so excited for when Crag finds out, because Raina will absolutely
That's
tell
gonna
Crag what
be
that
a
is.
problem. And he's
Raina's
like,
gonna go. Ooh.
Raina isn't gonna have to tell him. He's gonna know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and that makes me pleased to know that that's what's going to happen.
So good. I'm pleased with it too. Also, I get to do my cat voice, my impeccable
Meow.
cat voice.
That was
Meow.
fucking hilarious.
Meow.
I like that Farron's told it doesn't speak human language, does nothing to try to speak to it in any other language. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you just don't.
It
you
can
just don't
understand
know
me.
it. When you're telepathic,
your brain.
because it doesn't know that you're speaking your language. When you speak to something telepathically, it hears its own languages.
Yep.
So it's like you're still not teaching it how to say anything or what you're saying because it's only hearing itself.
Yeah.
Don't stare at me. Don't do that. You've got pretty eyes.
All right, everybody. That's going to be it for us tonight. I'm going to send you all over to the lovely Fusca, who they're also running their D&D game tonight. As always, everybody, it was lovely to have you all here on our adventure again. I really do appreciate everything like that. All the love and support, and some people just going absolutely ham while I was trying to do a recap. You know who you are. I didn't even look over. I just stared it this way, and then that way I didn't have to see it. Greatly appreciated, and I'm so excited to continue to do more of these adventures going forward and just having a great time. So everybody have a good night, and as always, you don't need the fancy setup. You don't need all these crazy rule books, everything like that. You don't need tons of dice and everything. All you need to do is get a group of friends together and go on an adventure and have fun. So everybody, have a good night, goodbye, and make your own adventures. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.